Hello there everyone, I am Daniel, and today on Cichlid Talk Saturday, we are going to talk about the jaguar cichlid. The jaguar cichlid is an amazing species of fish and cichlid because of the patterning and the colors and the personality, the aggression levels, and it's just all around an amazing fish. I love them. One issue I do have with them, though, is they hide a lot. If you give them an option to hide, they will do it. I dug that one out for him to hide in, and he dug one under there. So, this fish loves hiding. Mine is a young male. You can tell because the stripes are going away. If it was a female, it would keep the stripes, and it would be less of a gold coloration on the body. It would be more of a yellow instead. So, plus he is really aggressive, as you can see, towards my peacock bass, which we'll talk about on Cichlid Talk Sunday. But these are absolutely amazing species of fishes. I got mine from Moby Dick Pet Store in Michigan. You should find it. They have really good fish. But the jaguar cichlid's personality, really, I haven't had enough time with him without the Salvini in the tank to learn about the personality. I can talk more about the peacock, but I wanted to start with him, so next Sunday I could do another Cichlid Talk Saturday and Sunday and discuss more about him after I learn some. So far, what I've realized is they're a very slower moving cichlid. They don't like darting around the aquarium. They're very slow moving. They don't move very fast. They can move fast, though they usually do not choose to. They switch between light and dark colors. Like when they're scared, they'll turn to a dark color, is what I've noticed, or when they're sleeping. And when they're not scared, they turn to a light color. I haven't fed them this morning, so they're all active and looking for food. After this, the jaguar will probably find a new spot to hide. He usually hides right behind that there rock. The species is really aggressive, as you can see towards my peacock bass, which can take his mean because once he attacks, as you can see, they will flare up at each other, but they will not engage because the jaguar knows if they lip lock, the peacock will drag him across the aquarium, and if they get into a fight, the peacock will just inhale his head because it's a peacock bass, like, bruh. But they're definitely an attention-grabbing fish. You can keep them with almost all the mild-tempered fish. They're highly aggressive, but as long as the fish that they're aggressive towards can stand its ground and not be afraid of the jaguar and be pushed up into a corner, which my peacock will not allow that to happen, so you can keep them with peacock bass. As long as it can do that, just stand its ground, you know, like an Oscar or Jack Dempsey. That's going a little far. Convict cichlids. Sometimes you can get away with blood parrots, but usually you can't get away with a blood parrot. So you can keep them with piranhas. I know a lot of people wonder, can you keep fish like this with piranhas? You can. It's because they come from the same area as South America, Central and South America. Jaguar cichlid. Piranhas are strictly South American. It's my South American tank, so yeah, peacock, jaguar, you get it. So the patterning on them does change with age, especially on the males. They lose all of their striping and they gain complete spots. Now, you can tell at a young age if it's a male or a female by looking at the bars and the color in the fins and tints on the body. Usually the female will not lose her stripes, and she will keep them, and they will actually get darker but thinner. And the male loses his stripes after a little while. As you can see at the front of his body, he is losing his stripes and only gaining black barring down the side from the gill to the tail. He's losing the stripes up and down. So I'm pretty sure it's a male. Also, with the colors on the fins, the greens and the purples and the pinks on the shines on the fins, and the body is another way you can tell it's a male. Plus, on the female, the body will be more golden color, but you won't really be able to tell that till he's way older. But I'm pretty certain it is a male jaguar cichlid, so the males are typically the coolest looking and the most aggressive. So, females and males, if you have a female and a male, you're still not going to stop cichlid fights. They will breed, almost guarantee they breed, and if you want to have more jaguars, do not have an undergravel filter for them, because it will suck up the eggs. Or just the baby fish. But their personality so far seems like they're really tuned into movement a lot. Whatever moves you make, the jaguar pays attention to a lot. Like right now, he's looking at you guys, and then now he's looking for food. They have an interesting personality when they're not hungry. It's nowhere near the peacock bass, but see here. See the colors on his fins? Ooh, see that? Did you see that? That was the peacock chasing the jag. So altogether, it's one of my favorite cichlids, just because of how cool it is. It's such an amazing pattern fish. The personality on them is insane, and so is the aggression level. They're just an awesome cichlid that I would recommend to anyone who wants to get into cichlids. This is a pretty good starter. They're really hardy, and hard to kill basically is what hardy means, but you do need a large aquarium because they grow fast and they get big, up to 26 inches long, and that's pretty big. You know, he's not going to get that big in here because he's living with a peacock bass and soon to be an Oscar. But another warning I'll give you is when keeping cichlids together, you are not going to escape the fault of ripped fins, as you can see, torn fins, and often scale loss on your fish. It's because they're so aggressive, you know, that almost every day they're going to take pieces of the fins or the scales. But it will not be long-lived because they grow their fins back really quickly as long as you give them the right food. So that is it, as I know, for Cichlid Talk Saturday. Please give this video a like if you like my jaguar, and please give him a name. He needs a name. It's a male jaguar, and he actually looks pretty light right now. He has sort of a red eye, which is very pretty. He looks like he's gonna have very bright tail and fins. Give him a good name. You know, I can't figure out a name for him. I just named him Furious Frank. What should we name him? Should we name him Demon? Or what? I don't know. Come up with a name down in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe so you do not miss tomorrow's Cichlid Talk Sunday, where we will be talking about the peacock bass. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss that video. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye. Guess the peacock isn't too hungry. Oh, never mind. The jag's really getting it, though. Let's give them their second one. He ate the whole thing. There's a whole nother cube somewhere. There it is. Peacock's probably gonna get it. It's just sitting there. That was their breakfast. 2 bloodworm cubes, 1 cube each. I'm glad it finally worked out this time. Come here, Henry. Come here. He's still tired. There. There you go. I give him 3. My Nubius is doing good. I just don't have a shrimp to clean off all the algae. So that's an issue.